What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over taking a look at these, 5 new duos added into NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Talking about which of these duos are worth you guys picking up for your specific squad. Now, in order, the cheapest one is Koulibaly, Keyshawn George. Then it goes to, I think it is Keyshawn George. Then it goes Shyman and Hower is the next cheapest. Then I think Adams and Bona and Yabusele, they're like, I think basically the same. And then Clyde and Kersey is the most expensive. So just kind of know that, and we'll go in order from cheapest to most expensive to try and help you guys out as well. Now, as we do dive into this thing, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, make sure you do smash that subscribe button. As always, guys, I appreciate all the support on the channel. You guys are absolutely incredible. So thank each and every one of you guys for the massive support. Let's start off with Shyman and Sam Hauser. The first problem I got with Shyman is the jump shot. I mean, the jump shot for him obviously leaves a ton to be desired. It's really not good whatsoever. However, with that being said, will this duo help him out at all? Again, that's kind of what we're trying to figure out, trying to look at. So for Shyman, you see the 3-ball goes up to a 97, speed 92, defensively gets slightly better. Again, the problem for him is the release doesn't get any better whatsoever. For Sam Hauser here, speed stays the same, defensively might get slightly better, badge-wise gets a little better. But again, I don't think there's enough here for me to really love it. Like, it's fine, but it's not a duo I'd really recommend running, especially because it's just like, I don't necessarily love like the Sam Hauser. I mean, he's fine. I'm just saying I don't necessarily, I don't necessarily recommend people running Sam Hauser or Baylor Shyman. Like, I know they're relatively cheap, but neither of those cards, I think, are that great. Then next up we do see, let's see, the next one, Koulibaly, Keyshawn George. For Koulibaly, I actually like the base version of this card. I think this card is really solid. The problem is you'd have to play one at shooting guard, one at small forward. So you'd have to run Koulibaly at small forward, which again, for the sake of this video, I'm willing to do. Card doesn't get that much better though. Like, block goes up, rebounding goes up, gets some extra badges. But like with the badge glitch kind of being a thing, there's not a ton here to take advantage, because really what you want is for the badge glitch, you want a guy to not have a badge and then for that badge to go to gold. Because then again, if you put that badge on silver or whatever, it goes to, Hall of Fame or Legend for you. For Koulibaly, again, card gets slightly better, but nothing crazy. For Keyshawn George, I mean, again, gets quite a bit better. Block goes up, interior goes up, vertical, strength, stamina, all goes way up. Defensively gets a lot better. This is a duo that I think you can think about running. The problem, again, that I really have with it is you'd have to run Koulibaly at that small forward position, because obviously I don't want to run Keyshawn George as center, right? It's just not what I'm trying to do here. So again, you got to kind of know what you are ultimately going for, getting at. Do I hate the fact that you got to run Koulibaly at the 3? I don't necessarily hate it, but I don't love it, right? I'd rather be able to run, both of them at their primary shooting guard position. But the duo's not bad. It's the first duo that I think is at least okay. Then you see Bona as well as Yabusele here. I mean, for Yabusele, I gotta be honest, I like the base version of the card. So I probably will end up liking this duo. I'm just being honest with you, because I like Yabusele's base card, and so it's gonna be tough for me not to like this duo. So the first thing I see for Yabusele is with the duo, not a whole lot goes up stat-wise, right at all. Playmaker-wise, gets a little bit better, gets Deadeye, Limitless, Shifty Shooter, Hall of Fame. But again, there's no real badge glitch method here, because there's no badges that go from nothing to gold. That's really, in the past, what we kind of were able to take advantage of from 2K's point of view is something like that. Obviously, that doesn't happen here. And so, like, that's kind of takes away from the cheesiness of this duo already. But does end up with those 20 Hall of Famers, gets quite a bit better. For Bona here, sees the 3-ball go up to an 84. That's fine. Speed goes up. Defense gets a lot better. I actually think this duo is incredible. Again, no real badge glitch method here. Outside of Break Starter, you can get that to Legend relatively easily. But if you play Bona here at that, if you're going to play Bona at that, power forward position, I don't mind it. Play Yabusele at the 2, play Bona at the 4, and I think you've got 2 really good guys that can play at an extremely high level. And especially in, a salary cap type mode, you're basically getting 2 dark matters for absolutely free and 2 cards that are going to play like a dark matter as well. And I think that's important to talk about is these cards aren't going to just be dark matters. Bona and Yabusele are going to play like dark matters. So that is a duo that I actually really do like. Roberson, Steven Adams up next. The problem for Roberson is I really don't like the base card, and so I probably won't like this duo. Doesn't get a ton better. I just don't like what the card really gives you for Steven Adams here. Sees the 3-ball, go up 10. Deadeye can get that on Legend. But again, as far as the rest of the card, and again, this is why it's going to be tough, is I just wouldn't ever really recommend somebody picking up Steven Adams with Roberson. I do not like this duo whatsoever. If you want to run it, by all means, do what you guys got to do. But it is really not a duo that I can really recommend whatsoever. Last but certainly not least, Clyde and Kersey. Now, I've stood up for Kersey without Clyde. Kersey with Clyde gets a ton better. The problem is Kersey's best position is that shooting guard position. Where is Clyde's best position? That shooting guard position. And for Kersey here, there's, again, no real badge glitch things that you can take advantage of. Yeah, he gets, Hall of Fame ankle assassin unpluckable, but those are not really things you can take advantage of. Now, for Clyde Drexler here, sees that Legend Lightning launch, that's valuable. Sees the, physical finisher, layup mixmaster go to Legend. Sees rebound chaser go to Hall of Fame. I mean, it makes Clyde a lot better. Not a lot better, a little better. The problem is, again, I don't know if it's worth running Jerome Kersey at that 3-4. And honestly, as far as 100 overalls are concerned, I don't necessarily love Clyde as far as 100 overalls are concerned either. And so that's kind of the one thing for me when I'm looking at this, that it's like, I'm not trying to hate, right? It's not my goal, but it's just like, are these cards ultimately worth it, right? And for Clyde, I just really don't see it here. I mean, again, yeah, Clyde's okay. He is 100 overall. There's points that you guys can make to say that this is worth it. Again, the main problem that I see is him and Jerome Kersey play that same position. And so, like, to me, it just doesn't make sense to lock in or spend for that duo when the guys literally play the same position. Like I said, if Kersey was 6'10", 6'9", it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But he's only 6'7". Clyde's only 6'7". It's really tough for me to make the case that this duo is ultimately worth it. So when I'm looking at these duos, there is one duo that I think is worth it within this event. Right? And that's it. It is the Koulibaly George duo. Outside of that, none of the rest of these duos are even remotely worth it. And I'm not trying to hate. I'm just trying to give you the realistic truth. None of these other duos are even close to being worth it. I guess I like the Bona Yabusele duo, so I just lied to you. There's 2 duos, right? Both of the mid-range duos are actually decent. I shouldn't say mid-range because Koulibaly is actually a pretty cheap duo. Both the Koulibaly George duo and the Bona Yabusele duo are really good, in my opinion. Obviously, again, I do think the Bona and Yabusele one is just slightly more expensive, so just kind of keep that in the back of your minds. Know going into it that it might be on the little spendy side. But that is going to wrap it up for us breaking down all of these duos. Again, in the event, you can go lock in your things for these duos. I don't mind some of the duos, but overall, are they worth it? Are they not worth it? I would tend to lean that overall. Most of these duos aren't, but there are a couple of them that are at least worth looking at, seeing if they can fit your squad. I just wish, even with the George and Koulibaly, I just wish they didn't play that same position, right? If they didn't play that same position, I'd probably, hype that duo up even more. But that is going to wrap it up for our video today. You guys can let me know your thoughts on these new duos down below in the comments. Which is your favorite? Again, Bona Yabusele probably is my favorite duo out of all of them. But again, I don't hate these duos whatsoever. Even the Kersey Clyde duo, like there's a place for that duo. It's tough because they play that same position. So I don't know. You guys can let me know your thoughts on this. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.